Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Now the River Toads offense will get the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint,
and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rush right in his face. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. River Toads will try to pin them back with the punt. Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
you just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now we say hello to Nate Frazier. He sliced through defenders last time out, more than 200 yards, and scored 3 times in their victory.
And he has been as advertised. You're talking about him being a star coming into the season, and through the first part of the season, he's toting the mail. He's doing it all for this squad. Last week you saw him put up big numbers. It starts and ends handing the ball to the running back, setting the tone, Jesse, for this offense.
He looks bigger and faster to me, and I wasn't sure he could be that after how good he was a season ago. But this guy spent a lot of time in the gym and out running in the offseason. And the incredible part is he's putting so much production.
There he goes to the left. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldog.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot. And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't 4th down. And now the River Toads will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the... and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. First play of this drive. Look out! They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put it together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The River Toads decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll just down it right there.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it on the counter. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And how about this drive? Like this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
Man, Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Second and long here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Bulldogs sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Timeout is called. They got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The give on the counter. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's the give off the left side. They were all over it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. The Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're all over him. Avoids pressure on the right. At the 35, he's open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Gets rid of it.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And now the River Toads will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll run it. And they swarm him under.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Phillips. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
He's got enough. Quick step and go. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Dogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They go play action with Simmons. Caught. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the 1st half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Got it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Caught.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Under pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll run it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Could not make his way to the corner.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Back has it. Turning it on. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Austin Simmons wants to fire again. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Bulldog. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the River Toad sideline. One thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see what kind of problems that might cause. The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The River Toads will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldog!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And now the River Toads trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. Send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The River Toads will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The handoff. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might as well run him again. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Here's Simmons to throw. The screen, and watch out. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Keys. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some pop.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Third and short now from their own 48. Austin Simmons firing again. He's got the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. on the RPO. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Simmons can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Dead center perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Fumble into the end zone. Defense right there to jump on it, and they'll bring it out to the 20 after the touchback. Pulls it. Breaks into the open. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Hand off to the single running back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Throws for the tight end. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Georgia sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. A delay of game penalty, just a mistake that you can't have happen at this point of the game and this part of the field. Throwing Simmons. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch on the right side. Finds some room. Tap. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the River Toads make their way onto the field to open the drive. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know.
This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Volunteers against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up to this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, this team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the punting team is on the field. Do they know that it's first down? See if he can make something happen with the return. Coverage C makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark football right there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
And that's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the 1st half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
That Miami Bengals offense is back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Gonna run it. It's Durham. 1st down and more. He's still running. Got an opening here. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Heading left after the handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the first down.
Boy, that's a great stop by the defense on third down, but this is just inches to go. I think you go for this. Maybe quarterback sneak here and maybe a quick count.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielded at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense? Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys. And that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pressure is coming. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the